In the history of the galaxy, no species had ever survived a Devourer-class extinction event. Worlds were evacuated, civilizations erased, stars consumed like fuel, and when the red warning symbol appeared over one small blue planet called Earth, the Galactic Council followed protocol. Evacuation approved. Survival guaranteed. All humanity had to do was leave, but the human ambassador said something no one had ever heard before. We refuse evacuation. Not because humans were the strongest, not because they were the most advanced, but because Earth was home. 72 hours before impact, the sky above Earth burned brighter every night. Governments panicked. Scientists stopped sleeping. People cried and prayed. And then humans did what they always do when faced with the impossible. They built. Factories transformed overnight. Old weapons were pulled from storage. Experimental technology was activated despite every warning label written in red. Across the galaxy, observers watched in confusion as humans argued, then cooperated, then launched ships. Ugly ships, unfinished ships, ships that should never have flown. They fired everything they had, and the Devourer didn't even slow down. Any other species would have retreated, but humans didn't. They kept attacking, not to win, but to buy time. Time to attempt something insane. Humans discovered a flaw in the Devourer. It released excess heat through a single internal vent, and to reach it, a pilot would have to fly inside. No escape. No survival. Volunteers exceeded available seats, so they drew lots. The ship was called the Indomitable, and painted on its hull were two simple words, "Still here." The pilot smiled into the camera and said, "If this works, take care of Earth." The ship plunged into the Devourer. Temperatures soared. Hull plates melted away. Alarms screamed, and the pilot laughed as he activated a device humans had invented that same morning. The explosion didn't just destroy the Devourer, it tore space itself, collapsing an ancient terror that had consumed galaxies for billions of years. On Earth, people cried, strangers hugged, scientists stared at data that said this should not be possible. The Galactic Council updated its records. Humans were not the strongest, not the oldest, not the most advanced. They were classified as catastrophe-resistant. When faced with extinction, humans do not run. They adapt, they endure, they charge into the darkness and dare it to blink first. A memorial now orbits Earth, a simple plaque among the stars that reads, "To those who refuse to stop." And somewhere far beyond known space, something ancient has noticed humanity. Because for the first time in a billion years, the universe has learned to fear a species that refuses to quit.